Hello, my name is James Ham, and I will be informing you of the many nonverbal communications displayed in Pixar's short film, For the Birds. If you are not familiar with this film, For the Birds is about a group of stuck-up birds that outcast an awkward, uncoordinated bird. As the story begins, you see a bird fly and land on a wire. Let's call him Bird A for this scene. As the second bird enters the scene, which will be Bird B, he lands very close to Bird A. This is proxemics, the use of physical space. This will be the first code of nonverbal communication that we will discuss. Due to the lack of space, we see Bird A's unhappy reaction. Not only did Bird B land extremely close to Bird A, which invaded his personal space, but also spread his wings, which invaded his territory. Also notice that these birds are identical, which leads us to our next nonverbal code, physical appearance. As we observe these birds, all of them are pretty identical, except for one. This bird here. He is tall, lanky, uncoordinated, and goofy looking. According to page 236 in Nonverbal Communication, physical appearance is the visual attributes like hair, body type, and other physical features that either make you attractive or unattractive. It is obvious here that he is considered unattractive because of these features. Immediately, they take advantage of this and begin to mock him. As the awkward bird gets their attention again, we notice a change in their facial expressions. On page 225, it states that a person's character is clearly written on their face. Facial expressions are our next nonverbal code, as they are clearly expressed here. They are all startled and express different emotions, as we can see: shocked, angered, nonchalant, and worried. You can tell by the angle of their eyebrows how they feel. As they scamper down the wire away from him, they clearly have facial expressions of annoyance and disgust. Skipping ahead a little, let's look at this chubby guy here. Throughout this scene, his eyes are slanted, which shows anger. I love how Pixar put in little details like this to show us his character. If we take a look at his beak, we'll see that it has a lot of scratches, which shows he uses it a lot, especially compared to the beaks of other birds. In this clip, you can see the difference between his beak and the beak of another bird. As two birds begin to hammer on the toes of the outcast, one bird begins to chirp as if he's chanting, which gets everyone to join him. This shows that he is using vocalics to demonstrate his power to influence the others to join in. This is a form of kinesics and vocalics. His initial chirps are loud and have a steady speech rate to provoke others to join in. He also uses his eyes to signal others. As he becomes aware of the environment,
he changes his chirps to a louder and higher pitch. The speech rate also speeds up.
In doing this, he exerts a dominance over the birds to get their attention to help stop the hammering of the middle two birds. In my personal life, I can use nonverbal communication to improve my relationships with others. I can start with my girlfriend's family. My girlfriend is half Portuguese, and her family likes to greet with kisses and also likes to communicate closely with one another. When I was first introduced to this, I thought it was a little awkward and I felt they were invading my personal space. Now with understanding, I realized that it's in their culture. If I open my mind to it and realize that they mean no harm, I can strengthen our relationship. I'm also aware that backing up could be disrespectful. In my professional life, I can apply these codes to not judging people off of physical appearance. For instance, if I go in for a job interview, instead of judging my potential boss and thinking he's a nerd because of the way he dresses or because of artifacts like glasses, I should listen to him and get to know his personality. Also, by being aware of my own body, I can send the message that I am confident and know what I'm doing when applying for the job. Applying these codes and being aware of my own actions can help me land my dream job. Again, my name is James Ham, and thank you for your time.